Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's live stream basketball action non-league edition featuring the visiting Montesano Bulldogs and the R.A. Lumberjacks. Good to have you with us. Nick Sisson here on behalf of Ed2 Media. And tonight's non-league basketball coverage featuring the 1A EVCO Montesano Bulldogs and the 2A Greater St. Helens League R.A. Lumberjacks, as we are just about set for pre-game introductions and the national anthem. So good to be back here, folks, back at Joe Moses Court in the Lumberdome, one of the most ancient gymnasiums in the state of Washington, as you will hear about in just a few moments. Eric Elliott on the PA, going to provide you with introductions for both teams, and we will continue with the information on both these squads just in front of tip-off. Again, Nick Sisson here on behalf of N2 Media, and I'll turn it over here to Mr. Elliott.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your hats, caps, and hoods as we honor America and those who protect and defend her with tonight's national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, our student athletes recognize that judgment calls by coaches, officials, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Spectators can support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory and demeaning comments and cheers this evening. We hope that you will enjoy tonight's action and support the student athletes from both teams in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. At this time, we would like to acknowledge our officials and thank them for their time and effort this evening. Without officials, tonight's game would not take place. A big hand for tonight's officiating crew, Mr. Brian Keatley, Mr. Eric Cheatley, and Mr. Jim Appleby. Please remember, ladies and gentlemen, to stay positive tonight with your actions and words, and to always be an encouraging example for everyone around you to follow. Thank you from R.A. High School and the Greater St. Helens League. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Montesano Bulldogs, as announced by head coach Leonard Barnes. At guard, a 5'11" senior, wearing number 10, Jackson Wilson. At forward, a 6'4" senior, wearing number 12, Gabe Brodwell. At guard, a 5'11" senior, wearing number 22, co-captain Peyton Damashevitz. At guard, a 6'1" senior, wearing number 23, co-captain Tice Peterson. And at the post, a 6'8" senior, wearing number 32, Soren Todd. And now, onto the watchful eyes of the Lumberjack and Lumberjill statues on the corner, casting down the protective and fortuitous gaze over the surface of Joe Moses Court. And this, what the Seattle Times called one of the top 10 gymnasiums in the state of Washington, the jewel of 1939, your historic Lumberdome. I ask you, Lumberjack Nation, as you rise to your feet.
He was a freshman last year. Sophomore, Jeffrey Rookledge.
At guard, a 6-foot sophomore, wearing number 23, Landon Irwin. And at the post, a 6'9" sophomore. R.A. Long owns the gym and he owns the paint. Number 34, Rex Young.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, national anthem has been played. Introductions have been made. We are just about set for some non-league basketball action here. The season opener for both teams, the Montesano Bulldogs of the 1A EVCO League and the 2A Greater St. Helens League, R.A. Long Lumberjacks. R.A. Long coming off of a 21-7 season, played for a trophy last year against North Kitsap. And defending District 4 champions, defeating Mark Morris a season ago at Hudson's Bay High School. Montesano returns 10 players from last year's team that went 4-16, looking to be a threat and contend for a league championship with the likes of Elma and Tenino, Eatonville, and Hoquiam. Both teams looking to get it started here tonight. Newcomer, Rhett Young, to tip it there with R.A. Long, and for Montesano, it's Soren Cobb, and Cobb knocks it out of bounds. And it's going to be R.A. Long possession. 8-minute quarters, 30-second shot clock. New foul rules. We'll go over that as it occurs, but the 1-and-1 bonus seemingly done away with now. So here we go. Entry down low, near block, turnaround, drop step, left-handed shot, no good by Young. Rebound Bulldogs. And Tice Peterson, the man with the ball, co-captain with Peyton Domashevitz. Peterson getting some looks and an offer from Pacific University out of Portland, and this ball is out of bounds. Turnover Bulldogs, and now we've got a conference here at half court between the officials here. We'll see what they're thinking, and looks like it's going to hold up. Lonnie Brown Jr., the senior now, inbounding it. Peyton Thill Jr., co-captain, bringing it across for the Lumberjacks. No score here early going. Thill kicks far wing, three-point line extended, dribbling into the near elbow, kicking to the corner is Brown to Rookledge. Rookledge enters it. Young back to Jeff, and Jeff strokes the three, no good. Rebound Bulldogs. So Jacks 0 for 2 so far here in the early going. First shot attempt on the way, and it is up high, no good. Off the top of the glass, rebounded by Rookledge. Rookledge to Irwin, back to Jeff. Jeff fires another three, and this one's off once again. And we got a foul on the rebound. Securing it there was Domashevitz for the Bulldogs. And coming in and fouling on the loose ball attempt is Landon Irwin. Jacks set up the full court pressure. Calling for a travel as the R.A. Long fans to no avail. Turnaround shot by Peterson, left short, rebound R.A. Long. Rotation all the way to the far corner, dribbling inside, dropping it off to Young. Nice dime by Irwin. First Lumberjack basket for the 6'9" transfer of Columbia River, Rhett Young. 2-0 R.A. Long. Press broken, kick out, stolen away. Lonnie Brown flies in. Might have gone right up there, down low. Montesano turning it over once again. Kick out after a drive to the foul line from Phil Rookledge. As Brown come over, Brown pulls the trigger from deep, and it's good. Lonnie Brown Jr. splash, 5-0 Lumberjacks. 6 minutes left here, opening quarter. That's what Lonnie Brown is known for. Potential next level player, pass to the near side, down low, out of bounds. Peterson points to the Bulldogs direction, but the officials say no. R.A. Long basketball, 5:47 to go first quarter. And we're going to get the first substitution of the game, and it's going to be the Montesano Bulldogs making the check. It's Nathan Dowler coming into the game. And Soren Cobb checks out 5-0 R.A. Long. Brown, wide open, 3, yes. Back-to-back triples, splash for LBJ, 8-0 R.A. Long. Player on the deck, tries a pass, tied up. Phil on it for R.A. Long. Possession arrow favoring the Bulldogs. Peterson down there for the Bulldogs. Fans, type into the live stream comment section where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. I see a few of you guys already on here. R.A. Long royalty, Kevin Holden also in the live stream chat. That's 35 points per game from just a season ago. That's now at Central Washington University. It's a new look R.A. Long Lumberjack team. 21-7 last year, off to an 8-0 lead here at home in the season opener. We got a 30-second timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Head coach Leonard Barnes not likes what he sees here from this team's composure. They're going to look to settle it down. The R.A. Long pressure, tough to deal with for opponents, that is for sure. Talking to head coach J.R.A. Key before the season started, he said, hey, look, you know, a lot of people are going to be doubting us simply because we lost Kevin Holden from a season ago, and also Jake Gabbard and Jackson Cook. A lot of new faces in the lineup here for R.A. Long, but they are long and athletic, and they can really play defense. So they're just going to win in new ways as Peterson goes to work in traffic, misses it long, rebound to Young. Peterson, though, gets his hand on the outlet pass and then dives to the floor. Numbers now for the Jacks. Brown in his favorite spot. Gets it to the corner, lob pass inside, stolen away, overthrown by Phil, looking to get it to Young. Bulldogs looking for their first bucket still. And we got a travel called by the near sideline official, Eric Cheatley. Turnover again by the Bulldogs. 5 minutes to go, opening quarter. Peyton Thill brings it across for the Jacks. Top of the key. 3 on the way by Brown, short. Rebound tapped up by the Bulldogs and now heading towards the bench. Out of bounds, last touched by Montesano. Soren Cobb had his hands on it. Loses it out of bounds. Inbound goes to the backcourt. And we got a whistle up top. A legal screen called on Irwin. And it's going to be a quick substitution. Landon Irwin checks out. Abel Million, senior, into the lineup for R.A. Long. 4:38 to go, first quarter. Near side corner. Nice feed down low. Cobb goes up, rejected from behind by Young. Rebound, though, and a foul on the attempt. Montesano will head to the free throw line. It's Peyton Domashevitz recovering the basketball and going right up. And head coach J.R.A. Key having a chat with the official making the call there and seems to be disagreeing. Domashevitz's first free throw is off right side. And still 8-0. Montesano 3 minutes and 36 seconds in, still looking for their first point. And Domashevitz misses in the exact same spot. Good box out there by Rookledge, and he tracks it down. Now Million gets it across half court. Brown comes open, travels with the basketball. Turnover, R.A. Long. The Jacks give it right back. Here comes Montesano looking to inbound it on the near sideline. Pressure. Bulldogs get it into Domashevitz. Domashevitz loses it out of bounds, and the far sideline official looking for help on the near sideline official. And it's another turnover. Montesano, the guilty party this time, and Tarek Gunner is going to check into the ball game, a 5'9" sophomore for the Bulldogs, as he's going to come in for Domashevitz. Phil and Million in the backcourt here for R.A. Long, as Million looks to get Lumberjacks into the offense. Screen up top by Phil. Kick to the corner. Rookledge ball fakes, swings it outside. One dribble, hop step. Brown shoots and misses it short. That's a good move, though, by Lonnie. Quick the other way comes the Bulldogs. Reverse layup, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Shot clock did reset. And now ball tapped away by Phil. Phil with quick hands. The defense super good. Jeff Rookledge goes up off the glass. 10-0 Lumberjacks as this game is starting to slip away fast here from Montesano. Near side, double team, floater, up, long, rebound Million. Jacks pushing. Outlet far side, kick up Million. Back to Phil. Phil inside, high pass, knocked away. Last touched by R.A. Long's Rhett Young. Sandy Hernandez is staying up late, Satellite Beach, Florida, to watch Landon Irwin. I like it. Hi, Vaughn. What's up, buddy? Gavin, my son says hi. Are you still there? He wants you to acknowledge his presence and existence. 5-1, Gavin. 5-1, buddy. Shot up, no good from the near side elbow. Very tough shot. Whistle, loose ball foul called on the rebound. It's going to go against Montesano's Jackson Wilson. But the shot missed by Gabe Bodwell. Bodwell, a hell of a football player for Montesano. Had a great season. A nice steal in the backcourt. Layup is good. What a play there by DeLon Chan. 10-2. Montesano finally gets the lid off the basket here. Phil Brown out of the corner, pump fake, sets his feet from three. It's short. Rebound Chan. And a whistle. Loose ball foul going against Abel Million of R.A. Long with 2:35 to go.
Second personal, fourth team foul.
Slow start here for Montesano, but a chance to cut into the lead. Tough shot by Chan, and it rolls off. Tapped by Brown, controlled by Rookledge. Jeff sprinting across the timeline. Brown trailing, gets a screen from Jeff, picks up his dribble, now looking for help far side. Dumps it down low, far block. Young, turnaround fader. Very difficult shot. Airball. Chan with the rebound. Chan kicks to the corner, double team over there. Now a dribble. Floater over Young, rolls off, rebound Million. And ball kicked out of bounds by Chan. 1:57 to go, opening quarter. Jacks on top, 10-2. Tice Peterson checking back in, as is Peyton Domashevitz. And now Gabe Huntley checking in for the Lumberjacks, his first action of the new season. Huntley, a 5'10 senior, inbounding. Gets it into Phil, being guarded in the backcourt by Domashevitz. Young tries to get an entry pass, but it's a foul over the back. Head coach Leonard Barnes trying to demonstrate how he wants his defender Soren Cobb to avoid getting a foul in that situation. An entry pass up high, you can't really climb the back there. Rookledge still with his dribble, bounce pass down low. Young gets the corner, Cobb recovers, blocks the shot. Montesano bringing it across. Chan puts it on the deck. Tough shot into traffic, loses control, out of bounds. It's going to stay here. Last touch by the Jacks.
Out of bounds remains Bulldog basketball.
Got a lot of Landon Irwin fans watching from around the United States. Chan puts it on the deck, pulls up after one dribble, shot long. Rebound Huntley. Huntley's in the box score with a board. Ball tapped out of bounds, near side.
Out of bounds remains
R.A. Long basketball, buck 23 to go, first quarter. Phil receives the inbound, being guarded by Domashevitz. Drop pass down low. Young goes to work. Left hand off the glass. Nice composure, good footwork by Rhett Young. Young, just a sophomore, 6'9". And if you know about Jare Key and his ability to coach, you'd expect him to be one of the league's best players over the next few years, as we got a bucket by Tarek Gunner. Long pass up ahead, and the ball's out of bounds after a shot is missed by Rookledge, and they're going to ask for help here on the call, and it's going to stay here with R.A. Long. Looked like R.A. Long might have touched that one last. Lumberjacks catching a break And we've got a 30-second timeout called here by J.R.A. Key. And Coach Key is going to use all 30 seconds of this to coach his team up, and does a good job of doing that, like I just mentioned. 47.6 to go here, first quarter. Good to have everybody with us. Nick Sisson here once again. Another sports season under our belt. We got a lot of new games coming on this year. We're going to do some games over at Kelso High School. Tomorrow night we'll be back here at the Lumberdome. WF West comes to town to take on the R.A. Long Lumberjacks in girls basketball action. Montesano again, 4-16 a season ago, but returning 10 players, which usually means improvement. Football season ending just a few weeks ago for Montesano. Had a hell of a run in the 1A playoffs this year. Ultimately winning a crossover matchup and making it to the round of 16, falling 28-20 to the Freeman Scotties. Freeman in my top 5 for preseason 1A for basketball as well. Good team as we're back to action here under 40 seconds to go. Thill skips it near wing, three-point extended over to Brown in the corner. Rhett Young kicks it up top. Rookledge, quick trigger from 3, and it rattles out. Young goes up, battles on the board with Cobb. Cobb tips it to a teammate. Bulldogs can hold for the final shot. Near sideline, Chan nearly loses a handle. Pulls up off the dribble from 3, and it's long. Ball tapped out, three-point line extended. On the court, 2-on-1, breakaway. Rookledge with it, finds Brown. Brown lands, goes up with the left, and scores off the glass. 7 seconds to go. Montesano's got to hurry if they want to get a good look up here. And on the out-of-bounds line, far sideline, is Wilson, and it's a turnover. 0.6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jacks have to hurry here. 14-4. Either way, R.A. Long's going to head into the second period with a double-digit lead, barring a catastrophic meltdown, and they're not going to get a shot off here, as that's going to do it for the first quarter. 14-4 is the score here. R.A. Long on top. Good start here for the home team. Lonnie Brown Jr. with 8 points to lead the R.A. Long Lumberjacks. Newcomer Rhett Young with 4. For Montesano, Tarek Gunner and DeLon Chan scoring buckets for the Bulldogs. 14-4 after 1. Vaughn says R.A. Long the best. Jake Moe says great start, Jacks. So we are here at the Lumberdome. Second quarter of action just about set to get underway. Have to forgive me, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the live stream afterwards to determine who had the other 2 there for the Lumberjacks. I believe it was Jeff Rookledge, but don't quote me. Jacks start with the basketball. Brown with 8. A couple of 3 balls and the layup. Brown's the senior, 4-year player on the varsity for the Lumberjacks. Brown trapped with his dribble, picks it up, finds Irwin. Irwin travels, and it's called. So the Jacks turn it over on the first possession. Gabe Bodwell checking back in for the Bulldogs, and some full court pressure going to be applied here by the Jacks as Bodwell inbounds. Double team. Thill comes away with it. Turnover. Brown leaves it off. Irwin playing with 2 fouls. Gets it to Rookledge. Rookledge looking inside. Ball fakes. Bounce pass. Entry. Young kicks it out. Rookledge puts it on the deck. Turn around. Blocked. What a play there. Peterson got his hands on it. Dime. Chan! Count the bucket. And 1 assist. And the steal generated by Tice Peterson. Chan now with 4 at the line for a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. And Chan no good on the free throw. Ball tipped up, nearly made. Rhett Young pulls down the rebound for R.A. Long. Long pass up ahead. Irwin has to save, and it's alive, tapped out, and ball out of bounds, far sideline. Last touched by Jeff Rookledge of R.A. Long. It's another Lumberjack turnover. Chan receives the inbound. Screen up top. Bulldogs get it across. Looking to go to work. Kick far side. Peterson for three. High arcing shot, short. Tapped around, controlled by the Bulldogs, and a new 30. Chan up and under, blocked by Young. Might have been a foul on the follow through. We do have a whistle, and there's going to be a loose ball foul called against R.A. Long here on Jeff Rookledge.
Lumberjack foul on number 5, Rookledge. First personal, 16 foul.
Domashevitz inbounds it. Peterson double team, finds Chan. Chan rotates it. Domashevitz ball fake gets by Young, but they call it travel. Domashevitz appears to disagree, and I might agree with his disagreement, if that makes sense. Little full court pressure here being applied by the Bulldogs. Phil being guarded by Domashevitz. Peyton on Peyton crime. Brown puts it on the deck, leaves it off. Nice pass. LBJ with the assist. Young with the bucket. 6 for Young. Back out to a 10-point Lumberjack lead. Pass to Tice, and Peterson loses it out of bounds. Turnover. And again, full court man-to-man here by the Bulldogs. Irwin for three. No good, back iron. Needs to follow his shot. Does end up getting it. Fires it to the corner. Floater from Phil. No good, short. Rebound Domashevitz. Bulldogs looking to cut into the lead. 3-ball by Bodwell. Short and out of bounds. That one does not draw iron. Domashevitz, as mentioned in the comment section down below, Defensive Player of the Year in EVCO 1A for football. Also, scholarship offer to play at the next level, I believe by Pacific University. Pacific seems to like Montesano. For basketball, Tice Peterson getting an offer. Irwin, good footwork, kicks it out top of the key. Floater by Phil, and this one's good. The co-captain gets his first bucket of the season, 18-6. Ball on the floor, turned over. Rookledge pushing the pace, pulls it up. The trailer is Brown. Ball fake, steps into a two. It's off back iron, needs to follow his shot. Can't secure the offensive rebound. And now we've got a travel in the backcourt, double dribble called, against Montesano. Checking back in is Jackson Wilson for the Bulldogs. Soren Cobb also checking back in. Abel Million into the game for R.A. Long. And R.A. Long getting a little bit bigger this year down low. 6'9" Rhett Young. They also got a 6'5" freshman that we might see here tonight get some minutes. Brown, a deep three on the way, no good. Young gets the offensive rebound, goes up. Count the bucket! And one. Rhett Young, 8 points now, heading to the free throw line for a chance at the three-point play. But Brenner Coates, a 6'5" freshman for R.A. Long. So a couple of newcomers here to make things interesting this year as Young is off back iron on the three-point play, and it's rebounded by Peterson. Kick near corner, Chan for three. No good. Battle for the rebound, and Young pulls it in. Far side, sprinting across half court is Rookledge. Near side, Brown dials up a triple, no good. Rebound down low by Gabe Bodwell. Stolen away on the entry pass to Cobb by Brown. Brown outlets it far side. Rookledge picks it up, lobs it down low. It's knocked out of bounds by Cobb. Young wanted to catch that one and turn baseline and go up and jam it. Wide open is Irwin, and Irwin gets on the board. Assist to the inbounder, Abel Million. Landon, don't call him Steve Irwin, on the board. And now a traveling called against Gabe Bodwell. The Bulldogs having trouble taking care of the basketball here so far tonight. R.A. Long looking tough defensively, 22-6. As I mentioned, R.A. Long is going to be looking to keep opponents under that 45-point mark this season to win a vast majority of their games. They can still score, make no mistake about it, but if you can't score on them, obviously that's not going to bode well for you. Million in rotation, a three ball. And that's no good. Offensive rebound, though, to Brown. Drop step down low. Young gets it on the pass from Irwin, misses it. It goes in and out. Tough rim. Wilson goes up, bodied, foul called. Million is going to pick up the foul. Kyle Fowler, Coach Fowler, what is up, my man? Thank you so much for typing into the live stream comment section. So Trey Jenkins is here. He's just not in uniform tonight. Still nursing a foot injury, broke a bone in his foot, second game of the season back in football against Mercer Island, Gilligan's Island as we call it. But Jenkins, from what I was told, is probably going to miss the first week, maybe two of the season, and will have to work himself back into basketball shape as we've got another traveling violation called against Montesano. But when you factor in that Trey Jenkins isn't in the lineup and you've added a 6'9" post down low, Jenkins, one of your best athletes in the school, I think that the Lumberjacks are going to be very difficult to score on down low, as we've got a loose ball diving to the floor as Peterson, and Peterson unable to keep it in play. It's out of bounds on the far baseline. .234 left in the half. 22-6. Thill inbounds it, gets it to Brown. Brown fires it up from three, no good. Up in front of the shot clock, and the ball's tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Thill. Montesano basketball. Again, fans, thanks so much for being with us here tonight on the live stream. If you're new to watching the live stream, please subscribe to the channel that you're watching it on, YouTube or Facebook. Helps me tremendously, as we've got another traveling violation called against the Bulldogs. This time it's Jackson Wilson as the guilty party. But I greatly appreciate everybody's support. Helps me out a lot. If you're on Facebook and you're following the page, or if you're on YouTube and you subscribe to the channel, I don't care if you watch another game the rest of the season. But we've got a lot of games scheduled for everybody to watch this year, including some Kelso Highlander basketball and some Kelso Lassie basketball. I think we're even going to go down and cover the Holy War this year between Kingsway Christian and Seton Catholic, as Young turns around and faces up, doesn't even put it on the deck and drains it. No hesitation. That is a good-looking move by the sophomore Rhett Young, in double figures now with 10, leading the way for the Lumberjacks, as it is now an 18-point lead. Peterson jacks it up, no good. Rebound Young. Young is having himself a good debut in the R.A. Long red and black. It's white tonight. Three on the way. Rookledge splash, 27-6. It's a 3-touchdown and 3 extra point advantage for the Lumberjacks, as we've got a foul in the backcourt against R.A. Long. 76 seconds to go here in the first half. Logan Bodley checking into the ball game, and also newcomer Brennan Coates, a 6'5 freshman, subs in for Young. The Jacks looking to get deep into the rotation here tonight. Logan Bodley, good baseball player for the Lumberjacks, been a part of the program for quite a while, getting his first varsity action tonight. And we've got a steal here up top, and Phil leads the break. Coates leaves it off. 3 on the way, airballed by Huntley. Outlet up ahead. Here comes Wilson. Wilson gathers. He's blocked from behind, but a foul is called on the block by Huntley. Heading to the foul line is Jackson Wilson for a chance at 2. 47 and a half seconds left here in the first half. 27-6, all Lumberjacks here tonight. I don't have the official numbers, Buzz, but man, I tell you what, there's probably been about 11 traveling violations and double dribble violations combined for Montesano here in the first half. Wilson hits the first free throw. Wilson's first point of the ball game. 27-7. Lauren's watching from Folsom Prison. I hear it's rough there in Folsom. Second free throw, no good. Still about a 16, 17 second differential between shot clock and game clock. Baseline pull up here. Tough shot from Brown, but a good looking move, and he had a good look at it. Unable to hit. Rebound to Cobb. Montesano now identical with the shot clock. Can hold for the final look if they want. Far side, Peterson puts it on the deck, leaves it off. Nice shot by Cobb. Great body control, great dime by Peterson. Up top, Phil, 5 on the clock. Puts it on the deck, looking for a screen. Drops it off. Coates loses a handle. And this one, good if it goes, and it's just short. That is going to do it for the first half of action. R.A. Long will head to the locker room with an 18-point advantage, 27-9 here in the first half. Montesano will look to regroup there at the half and see what they can do to protect the basketball a little bit better. 10 minutes of halftime entertainment here for everyone, and we're going to leave it right here. We're going to have the first R.A. Long cheerleading performance of the half, and we'll go over the numbers here and try to tell you guys something intelligent, which for me is very difficult. Again, 88 of you guys live right now. Appreciate everybody who's here. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do it. It's that simple. Helps me tremendously. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers so YouTube can start paying me. A lot of silence here in the gymnasium at the moment. I thought we were going to be getting the cheerleaders here, but who knows? Well, I promised that the cheer staff is over here in the corner on the near side of the gym. But what I can't promise is that they're actually going to take the floor and have a performance of some kind. Sounds like it, yep, and here they are.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, fresh off their second place finish in a recent regional competition, your R.A. Lumberjacks cheer squad.
Well, quick performance here at the half. R.A. Long cheer squad, making it short and sweet. 5 minutes until the start of the second half. Again, appreciate everybody with us here tonight. Thank you for those who have followed instructions. J-Man, the Giants fan, has subscribed to the YouTube channel. Literally all you do is hit subscribe. I can care less if you ever watch another game or any one of our podcasts for the rest of your life. But like I said, it helps me out tremendously, so YouTube will maybe pay me one day for how many people that I have subscribed to the channel. So far, the numbers that I'm looking at here at the half indicate that newcomer sophomore Rhett Young has 10 points to lead R.A. Long, and Lonnie Brown Jr. has 8. I got Jeff Rookledge with 5, Landon Irwin with 2, and Peyton Phil with 2 to lead R.A. Long. 27-9 the score here at the half for Montesano. DeLon Chan leads the way with 4, Tarek Gunner with 2, Soren Cobb with 2, and Jackson Wilson with 1. Again, we are here at the half, just under 4 minutes till the start of the second half. I'm going to take a quick audio timeout, folks. Be back here in just a moment. All right, everybody, back to action here in just a couple seconds. R.A. Long on top, 27-9.
Quarter number 3, your score at halftime, your Lumberjacks 27, Montesano Bulldogs 9.
I was able to confirm the point totals for both teams, and I got it right. Amazing. Far sideline inbound by Montesano as we begin the second half. Ball poked away and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lonnie Brown Jr. Got his hand in the passing lanes.
Out of bounds remains Bulldog basketball.
And that ball stolen away. Peterson looking for some help, unable to find anybody there. 3 on the way by Rookledge. Everybody up off the bench, and Rookledge leaves it up 30-9. And Rookledge nearly gets a steal. Domashevitz reels it in, drops it off. Cobb puts it on the deck. Turnaround fader is short. Might have been pieced there by Rhett Young. Outlet up the near side. Jacks moving quick. Phil for 3. No good. Rebound Domashevitz. Ball nearly stolen away as Wilson picks up his dribble, looking for help. Finds a backdoor cutter, Peterson. Peterson leaves it off the glass, no good. And a loose ball foul is going to be called on Wilson of Montesano.
Bulldog foul number 10, Wilson. Second personal. First team foul of the quarter.
So that's the first team foul of the quarter. A good time to let everybody know that the WIAA adopted a new rule this year, which frankly makes no sense to me, but I didn't vote on it, so what the hell does it matter? Nice feed down low. Young finds a backdoor cutter, Thill, and Thill gets the deuce. Nice assist by Young, and I can't really catch my breath and let anybody know anything because Thill steals the ball away and takes it all the way to the hoop. Left-handed finish is good, 34-9. Full court pressure here by the Jacks. Floater, short, airballed by Wilson. Rebound, Rookledge. Thill with it. Now Rookledge over to Brown. Brown, a few feet behind the line, feeds it down low. Turnaround shot, leaned, and good. Gets the roll for Young. 36-9. It's a quick 9-0 run here for the Jacks. Tice Peterson looking for a screen, cut off by Rookledge. Scouting report read beautifully here by the Jacks tonight. Peterson gets around Young and scores off the glass. Believe it or not, I think that's his first points of the game. Outlet pass up ahead, out of bounds. Last touch by Irwin. Irwin checking to see if his hands are still there because thought he was going to catch that one and have an easy layup. As we got a whistle, travel called.
Lumberjack basketball.
Irwin picks up his dribble, looking for help. Finds Thill. Thill rotates it here. Three-point line extended. Brown enters it on the baseline. Young gets it back out. 9 on the shot clock. Rookledge enters it back down low. Double team comes. Ball poked away. It's out of bounds. Last touched by R.A. Long.
Out of bounds. Bulldog basketball.
Wilson finds a backdoor cutter. Domashevitz shoulders into Young, and Young says, "Get that out of here." Tomaszewicz giving up about 6 inches as Young runs the floor and finishes it with the right hand off the glass. Young with 14 now in the ball game. Three ball on the way by Wilson, no good. Offensive rebound collected by Bodwell, and Bodwell goes up strong, and he's fouled on the turnaround putback. 38-11 as Bodwell will head to the line for 2.
Lumberjack foul number 0, Willie Brown Jr. First personal. First team foul. Correction, second of the quarter.
Anyway, Bodwell's first free throw on the way, and it rattles in. What I was trying to say is that there's a new rule. There is now no longer an accumulation of fouls in the first and second halves. So 1-and-1 free throws have been done away with. So there is no more 17 fouls, 1-and-1 until you get to the double bonus at 10. Now it's as soon as you get 5 fouls in a quarter, you are shooting the double bonus. So there is no more 1-and-1 free throw as Bodwell hits the second and gets a pair on the board there for the Bulldogs. So shooting free throws down the stretch, apparently not nearly as important to the governing body here in the state of Washington, as we got a turnover, a 2-on-1 opportunity. Chan goes up with the left hand, count the bucket and 1. But yeah, man, I don't understand that for the life of me. I don't understand how you don't have to make the first free throw to get a second anymore.
Warning on the Bulldog bench. Chan to the line, shooting the
38-15, Chan looking for the three-point play and hits it. 38-16, Coates back into the ball game for the Lumberjacks. Full court press. Jacks looking to break it, and they do, near side. Rookledge with it. Still back to Jeff. Jeff still with his dribble, kicks it back out. And that one's stolen away by Chan. Chan out in front. Shot up, good, count the bucket, and 1. Rookledge tried to get set to take the charge, unable to do so. Chan with another. Chan now with 9 to lead the Bulldogs in scoring. The Bulldogs have already equaled their first half total here in the third quarter. And Chan misses on the free throw. Brown with the rebound, looking for help in the backcourt. Abel Million into the ball game. Young, ball fakes, bothered by Bodwell, loses a handle but recovers. Brown for 3, steps into it, and it rolls off. Offensive rebound, put back without landing is Rhett Young. 16 now for Young, the sophomore, looking like a seasoned vet out there here in his first varsity Lumberjack action. Tough shot, blocked. It'll stay with Montesano. But Peterson having problems getting going here tonight. Tice Peterson, 6'1" senior with only 2 so far for the Bulldogs. Peterson gets a screen, leaves it off, shot up and good for Gabe Bodwell. Nice looking shot there by Bodwell. Great assist by Peterson right out in front of us. Trap on Brown, but Brown gets rid of it. Jack's looking to get back into the offense. 40 points so far for R.A. Long, which is real close to about the target number that they want to be at for an entire game. So good offensive performance so far tonight by the Jacks, and they're taking their time here on this possession. A lot of passing out of the corner. Brown gets it to Million. 1 on the shot clock. Good if it goes. Irwin hits back iron, and it's tapped around in the paint. Rebounded by Tomaszewicz. Here comes the Bulldogs. Peterson, long step in traffic, leaves it short. Good box out by Young. Outlet up ahead. Irwin catches this one, gathers, goes up and taps the glass. It's another bucket. Timeout after the made basket R.A. Long, head coach J.R.A. Key wants to talk it over. 42-20, R.A. Long on top. R.A. Long's next matchup coming up Wednesday night on the road against 1A state contender, Seton Catholic, out of the 1A Trico League. 7 o'clock tip-off coming up Wednesday down at Seton Catholic High School in Vancouver. I will not be there for that one, but people will be. And you can be as well if you want to travel down there. Seton Catholic might have something going on with the NFHS network. I'm not 100% on that, but just want to let you know that there is another basketball game coming up Wednesday for the R.A. Long Lumberjacks. Tomorrow we will be back here at this very high school covering the WF West Bearcats, taking on the R.A. Long Lumberjills in the girls basketball season opener for both squads. 7 o'clock tip-off tomorrow night. Be sure to set your reminders and come on back for the live stream as we're back to action here. 2 minutes left in the quarter. R.A. Long with the 22-point advantage. 3-ball on the way, off, no good. Rebound, tapped around, controlled by Abel Million of R.A. Long. The Jacks pushing the pace. Baseline, nice drive up and off the glass goes Irwin. 6 points now for Landon. And the Jacks looking to put the clamps down defensively. Put this one into the win column. Jab right, dribble into the paint, kick from Domashevitz. And now a leave off to the trailer is Chan, and Chan's three, no good. Cobb does a great job tapping that to himself, keeping it alive. Turn around to hook in front of Young, no good, off back iron. Rebound Thill. LBJ finds Peyton. Thill on the way, no good with the three. Tapped up and saved by Million inbounds. Thill catches it after a deflection. Thill leaves it off. Young goes up and off the glass. Another two for Young. Into the ball game is Tarek Gunner a couple of possessions ago for Montesano, and he leaves it off. Chan comes over, gets a screen from Cobb, hesitation dribble, tough pull up, shot no good. Foul called by the baseline official. Don't usually see that when the shot's taken from the near elbow, but apparently he need him according to the official. Head coach J.R.A. Key just kind of gives him the, really? Tough shot there by Chan as he heads to the line with 9 in his back pocket, looking to get to double figures, and he does. First free throw is good. Back to Rhett Young, Columbia River transfer, 6'9", sophomore. Good-looking player so far. 18 to lead the Jacks as Chan misses on the second. Ball battled for down low, and Montesano comes away with it. Great hustle there. That was number 20, Nathan Dowler, who initially got his hands on the ball. Domashevitz head fakes, puts it on the deck, trapped by Young, trying to avoid a travel, and he does. Finds some help. Cobb gets it to Domashevitz. Domashevitz jump stop in the lane. 6 on the shot clock, travel called here. An in-between move for Dowler. Couldn't decide if he wanted to keep his pivot foot down or if he wanted to take off and drive. Took off to drive, but forgot to dribble. 9 on the clock. Million double teamed in the backcourt. The ball's kicked. The Jacks will inbound with 7.5 to go now in the quarter. Great quarter here for R.A. Long, and a better quarter offensively so far by the Bulldogs. 46-21, it's a 25-point lead. Irwin gets it right near half court, gets it across. 4 on the clock, drives, leaves it off. Young muscles it up, no good. Foul called with 0.8 seconds to go. Young will head to the free throw line. And it's going to be Soren Cobb who is called for the foul.
Young to the line for the Jacks. Shooting 2.
So Rhett Young at the free throw line for the first time. And the first one no good, off back iron. .8 on the clock as Young leads all scorers in the game with 18. The second one also no good. Rebound Cobb, and that's going to do it here. We're going to go check in over here at the Montesano side. 46-21 your score. It's a 19-point third quarter for R.A. Long, their highest scoring quarter of the ball game. Same can be said, though, for the Bulldogs. They had 9 points total in the first half. They scored 12 there in the third quarter. Jake Moe, my man, says that Seton Catholic does their games on YouTube, so everybody can hop on over to the Seton Catholic YouTube channel coming up on Wednesday. That's going to be a really good matchup. Seton Catholic, again, a team at Yakima last year in 1A. They only lost one player from last season's team in Jack Jenigas. He was a very good player, I'll say that. But a lot of guys returning for Seton Catholic, and it's a new gymnasium that R.A. Long is going to go take a visit to. And they should still be without Tremaine Jenkins in that matchup. So anything can happen. It'd be a good victory for both teams coming up on Wednesday. Figures to be a battle as we are ready to go for the final 8 minutes. R.A. Long starts with possession and the lead, leading by 25, 46-21. As this one nearly goes into the backcourt. Saved, no, they say over and back. I don't think he was over and back, but that's okay. R.A. Long could probably afford a few possessions here. Crossover dribble by Chan. He pulls the trigger on a three, and we've got an offensive foul down low. Irwin hits the deck, and it looks like they're going to get this one on Tice Peterson away from the ball, and that is the call from Eric Cheatley. LBJ picks up his dribble in the backcourt. Now Phil with it. And the pass up ahead, stolen away. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Peterson drives. Floater is good off the glass near side. Count the bucket and one. Tice Peterson gets to the free throw line, looking for the hoop and the harm here. Peterson now with 4 for the Bulldogs. This is a good opportunity here for Montesano. Peterson hits the freebie. 3-point play cashed in, but you want to see what your team is made of? Trail by 25 heading into the fourth quarter as Young puts it on the deck, and he's denied by the rim, gets his own rebound, misses, and then Irwin's there. Third time's a charm. Landon Irwin with the bucket. Young was looking to stuff it, unable to do so. Instead, he just sends that ball out of bounds. Chan, access denied. Chan receives the inbound, top of the circle, hesitation, floater, very difficult shot. Gets the roll. DeLon Chan. Into the corner now, Million, bounce pass entry. Double team comes over, Young fumbles it around, nearly lost a handle. Brown with it, 7 on the shot clock. Being guarded tightly by Wilson. Nice backdoor cut, feed, Brown assists to Million. Million leaves his defender when he wasn't looking. Great connection there from Brown to Abel. Skip, 3 on the way by Chan, short. Offensive rebound though. Shot blocked. Phil comes away with it. Long outlet up ahead. Million hangs. What a tough shot. Turns his body in the air. Right hand near side off the glass. And now we've got a whistle and a turnover is going to be called, and full timeout is going to be taken here by Montesano. 5:54 to go here in the ball game, 52-26. Abel Million now with 4 in the ball game. All of a sudden, Landon Irwin, Jeff Rookledge, and Lonnie Brown Jr. all tied with 8 points so far in the ball game. And look who it is. It's the editor of the Daily News out of furlough. Jody Nalen in green and still with really long hair. Told me I might not see him tonight three-dimensionally, but there he is. Rhett Young, the story of the game so far tonight for the Lumberjacks, 18 points in his R.A. Long debut. But Landon Irwin, another sophomore with 8. Jeff Rookledge, another sophomore with 8. The future bright for R.A. Long and head coach Jeray Key. Game number 1 of the season. They got the big guy, Raleigh Wallace, sitting over there on the bench. Coach Wallace, the head coach of the R.A. Long Lumberjacks once upon a time, and still a very revered teacher and coach in other sports here at R.A. Long. As a drive into the paint, shot up by Peyton Phil is good. Phil named a co-captain this season for the Lumberjacks, a junior. A lot of years ahead here for the Lumberjacks where they could be a perennial contender. Oh, Jake, I saw that, what you typed in there. Come on, man. That wasn't fair. Chan, 3 on the way, no good. Ball tapped out of bounds over the back there by Tarek Gunner as Jeff Rookledge had a long rest, and he's going to check in for Landon Irwin. Lumberjacks basketball 54-26. Million leaves it off Phil. Drop pass, tough shot, no good, but a foul is called on Bodwell. Young will head to the free throw line, still looking for 20.
Bulldog foul number 12, Bodwell, second personal, second team foul quarter.
5 minutes left in this one.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is swished home by Young. Now 19 in the ball game. Rhett Young looking for 20 here. It rolls off. Ball tapped around. Brown tracks it down and saves it. Million pokes it away. Ball loose, picked up though. Peterson on the run for Montesano. Ball poked out of bounds from behind by the trailer, and it's going to stay with Monty. Full Monty here. Oh, Jake, it's fine, buddy. I deserve it. I lost. Yeah, he is the champion of the football picks. After 2 consecutive, maybe 3 consecutive perfect weeks. High off the glass is Wilson for Monty. Tough bucket there. Peterson on Phil, and we've got a whistle, and it looks like we're going to have a foul in the backcourt on Peterson. Jake, I deserve the flack, buddy. I'm the one who choked. And Peyton Domashevitz is going to check back in. Peterson will check out. And we got a whistle. Traveling is going to be called on Rookledge. 55-28 with 4:28 to go. Fans, start typing in your pick for player of the game. So we will name somebody at the end of this one as Chan drives underneath the hoop, kicks. Nice ball fake. 3 on the way, no good by Wilson. Bodwell muscles a rebound. Shot put back, no good. Long outlet up ahead. LBJ goes up. LBJ blocked from behind, and foul is called on the block there as Tarek Gunner flew in. LBJ heading to the free throw line, looking to get the double figures with a pair. 55-28 the score. So far, 2 votes for Rhett Young, and LBJ misses on the first as we've got a substitution in Robert Coughlin Wilson into the ball game. At least that's what it says on the roster. It was just Robert Wilson last year. LBJ hits the free throw. 9 now for Lonnie, 56-28. A couple votes for Rhett Young here in the comment section. Nice pass, nice shot, no good though. Monty with a good look there. Good drive, Wilson drives again. A lot of speed there for Wilson. Good kick, finds an open shooter. Shot missed by Gunner. Offensive rebound, shot blocked by Young. Young having himself a night denying shots. That's about his 5th block. 21 on the shot clock. No panic needed here if you're Monty. In the corner, now they're going to try to throw the ball off of R.A. Long, and they do so. Good job there by Wilson. Now we're going to get a substitution. LBJ checks out, and Devin Harris into the ball game. And then also coming in is going to be Brenner Coates. Coates, the 6'5 freshman. This is going to be kind of tough. There's a bar there. I can't seem to get that angle here at the Lumberdome, but Monty inbounding. Ball tapped out of bounds. R.A. Long clearing the bench. Wilson, Coates, Rookledge, Harris, Million out on the court. Bodwell in triple threat gives it up. Sets a screen. Chan uses it. Hezzy, shot, no good, rolls off. Tries to tap to himself, does. Puts it up and in. And we're going to get a timeout, Montesano, after the made bucket. Chan now in double figures, still in double figures. He had 10, now he has 12. 56-30, Montesano still battling here in the 4th quarter, despite trailing by 26. Took a while for him to get going here in this one as they fell behind early, 14-4 after 1. Tough to come back against R.A. Long when you're trailing by double digits. Doesn't matter who's on the court. Head coach J.R.A. Key hangs his hat on defense, and he always has. And he'll tell you no matter what the year is and no matter what his roster looks like, that the goal at R.A. Long is to compete for a state championship every single season. And they very well may have a contender if the defense can keep it up that they've been showing for everybody here tonight. They got a big stopper down low in Rhett Young. They're going to have Trey Jenkins come back here healthy in a couple weeks' time. A lot of athleticism, a lot of speed, great defense. Inbound, little trap on Million, but Abel gets it across. Devin Harris with it, fan favorite. No doubt the crowd will go crazy if Devin gets a varsity bucket here tonight. Rookledge wide open, steps into a 3 off the dribble. It goes off the glass, no good. Ball tapped around. Coates gets it to Rookledge, who's right behind him, and Jeff hits it, now in double figures with 10. Look for Rookledge to take a big next step this season. Shot up, no good. Coates taps it around, rebounded by Abel. Outlet up ahead, Wilson now pulls it back. Rookledge open in the corner for 3, far side, no good. Rebound by Wilson of Monty. Outlet here to Domashevitz. Stolen away by Million. Abel gives a head fake, lets the defender get off his feet. Leads the break. Harris for the triple, and it rolls off, no good. Million offensive rebound, goes up with the left, no good. Tapped out by Coates, controlled by Monty. Gunter for 3, far corner. No good. Rebound to Rookledge. And we've got a whistle. And we're going to get a substitution timeout. Doesn't look like it's going to be a timeout in play. It might be. Substitution timeout is the call. So no charge timeout. Harris, Rookledge. Rookledge gets a screen from Asias Lindsay, who checks in. Harris with it now out of the corner. Lindsay flashes for a screen, can't get there in time. Drive, pass attempt stolen away. Chan with it now for Montesano. Sidesteps a defender, goes up, and it rolls off, no good, but he'll head to the line with a $131 left in the ball game. DeLon Chan having himself a good game for Montesano with 12 points, looking to add to it. 6'1" junior. A lot of votes for Rhett Young. Sounds like he's going to be voted our player of the game here tonight. First shot by Chan is Drano. 13 now in the ball game, leading all scorers for Montesano. And the next free throw no good by Chan. Rebound to Robert Wilson. Wilson feeds it down low. Streaking is Harris, and Harris is blocked from behind. Possession will stay with R.A. Long as it was off of Tarek Gunner. Harris to inbound it. Coates late getting to the block. Pass inside to Lindsay. Lindsay looking to kick it out. Ball tapped and stolen away. Here comes Chan. Chan off the glass and in. And we got a timeout. 30-second timeout charged to Montesano, 58-33. Chan now with 15 to lead the Bulldogs. Again, fans, tomorrow night we will be live once again here. R.A. Long hosting WF West girls basketball action, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Thursday, set your calendars, folks. Mark Morris Monarchs season opener on the road against the Kelso Highlanders. We will be streaming that game from Kelso High School. Yours truly, Kelso graduate, class of 2002. First time streaming a regular season game of any kind for Kelso. Very excited for that one. Should be a great matchup. Kelso looking to contend for a league championship in the 3A Greater St. Helens League. Rookledge pulls up from the elbow. Splash. Jeffrey Rookledge now with 12. Three on the way by Peterson. No good. Coates gets the rebound. Rookledge with it now. Finds Harris. Rotating it far side. Bounce pass. Coates. Drop step spins. Leaves it off for Lindsay. Nice pass. Lindsay can't hold on to it. It's out of bounds. 34.6 Monty basketball. Cobb goes to work. Nice job getting to a good spot just in front of the hoop. Gets a roll off the glass. Rims can be friendly here at R.A. Long. They can also be unfriendly, and that time, very friendly. Rookledge to Coates. Coates high off the glass. It's money. First bucket for the freshman. Three on the way, off the roof, and that's going to do it. Folks, first game of the season for both Montesano and R.A. Long. In the books, it's the Lumberjacks 62 and the Bulldogs 35. Brenner Coates gets a bucket late for the Lumberjacks, as both teams will shake hands here, and we'll go over the numbers in just a moment, see if we can't catch an interview with the newcomer Rhett Young. But R.A. Long 1-0 on the season, 62-35 victory over Montesano. Monty showing some good spirit there in the second half. After only scoring 9 in the first half, they put 24 on the board in the second half. So good job there by Montesano to continue to fight. Just dug themselves too big of a hole to come out of. That's again your final 62-35. R.A. Long gets the victory. They are in action coming up Wednesday, taking on Seton Catholic on the road in Vancouver from the 1A Trico League. So that is your next R.A. Long matchup. Not sure about when Montesano's next matchup is, but I don't know. Maybe I can find out. But Yeah, Coach Key's going to go into the locker room here and address the team. Not sure how long it's going to be, but see if I can maybe get a word with Rhett Young and get to know him. So if anyone wants to stick around for later, we'll see if we can't get Young when he's out of the locker room in just a few moments. Jake Moe, great first win. Julie Fleming, happy as well. Lot to be happy about here if you're a Lumberjack fan. Good defensive effort, only 35 points allowed tonight. It's definitely below the target. If you're below 45, which is where R.A. Long is looking to keep you this season, that's going to bode well for you. Scoreboard finally off here, so I'm going to take a quick audio timeout here, folks. We'll see if we can't get Rhett Young here in just a little bit. So we'll be back in just a second. All right, everybody. Rhett, that's the camera right there. I'm here with the player of the game, Rhett Young. Rhett, 19 points tonight in your R.A. Long debut. How'd it feel to get the win and play your first game as an R.A. Long Lumberjack?
I had lots of energy. It was a very fun and exciting game, and I'm excited for the next win.
So you come in from Columbia River High School. What kind of attracted you to come into the R.A. Long program?
Their coaching, and yeah, that's mainly it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Simple as that?
Oh, of course, the teammates too. I love them.
Teammates too?
Yeah.
Had you got a chance to play with the guys maybe over the course of like summer league or AAU in a different environment than high school?
Yeah, I played lots of AAU with them, and I played summer ball with them and stuff like that.
Awesome. So the last couple of years, there's been a few big guys that have performed very well for R.A. Long, Aaron Austin and Jackson Cook. Are those guys that you think that you can model your game around and maybe help this team continue to be a state championship contender year in and year out?
Yeah, I really look up to Aaron Austin a lot and stuff like that. I talk to him sometimes. So.
You really affected the game down low, blocking some shots, and you don't look like one of those big guys that can't move around. You look kind of loose, and like you're able to get up there, and you had good vision and good timing tonight. How would you describe your game? Who do you really model your game after? If like maybe someone, you mentioned Aaron Austin, but maybe on like a college or professional level.
I like Dirk Nowitzki a lot, and I like Tim Duncan, those kind of players.
Awesome. Well, you seem like a real simple, straightforward guy. I like it. First, I'll see if I can give you a curveball real quick. See, you got a really nice haircut there. I've got this man bun thing going on. Do you think that maybe by the end of the year you might want to grow your hair out and get yourself a man bun, or is this maybe not your style?
Maybe, probably not though. I kind of like this buzz cut.
Good,
Yeah.
I like it. I just want to get a smile out of you and just let you know that you guys are 1-0 and you got a victory. And a lot of people are very happy you were voted player of the game. All those people commenting over there. As you can see, it says Rhett Young a bunch of times. So how does it feel, man, to be the player of the game tonight?
I'm excited.
Good deal, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you joining me for a minute. Go celebrate with your teammates and enjoy the win.
Thank you.
All right, that's Rhett Young, guys. Newest R.A. Long Lumberjack. 19 points tonight in the victory. I was told before the interview that it might be hard to get a lot out of him, and I think I did pretty good, actually. I wanted to see if he'd smile on the man bun question, catch him off guard there, but yeah, I appreciate everybody sticking around here tonight and being a part of the live stream comment section. R.A. Long in action, coming up again on Wednesday night at Seton Catholic. That's going to be a great matchup. As for our schedule, again, tomorrow night, we're going to be here again at R.A. Long High School for girls basketball, WF West, coming to town, taking on the R.A. Long Lumberjills. And then Thursday and Friday, both games are going to be at Kelso High School. Mark Morris at Kelso. Boys on Thursday, girls on Friday. And then Saturday night at 6 o'clock, the Bellarmine Prep Lions coming to town, the 4A Bellarmine Prep Lions to take on the Mark Morris Monarchs. 6 o'clock Saturday night, we will be streaming that as well. So the first of many live streams in the new season. R.A. Long gets off on the right foot, 1-0 after the victory here tonight. I'm looking for my paper just to confirm everything. Yeah, it was a final score, 65 to, 64-40, 65-40. I'm losing my mind right now, but anyway, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thanks for sticking around on the live stream. Appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And we look forward to bringing you guys another live stream tomorrow night and more R.A. Long action later on this season. Rhett Young, player of the game, 19 points and a handful of blocks and rebounds. Good job overall, though, tonight by everybody. For Montesano, 15 points for DeLon Chan to lead the way for the Bulldogs. And then Landon Irwin with 8, Jeff Rookledge with 10, Lonnie Brown Jr. with 9. And a lot of contributions up and down the roster tonight for R.A. Long, a total team victory, 1-0 on the season. That's going to do it for us. Nick Sisson here on behalf of N2 Media saying so long from Joe Moses Court. R.A. Long wins it tonight over Montesano. All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow night. Thank you so